Hello, welcome to this Louisiana Beer Reviews Taste Challenge. Icehouse, introduced in 1993. 153 calories, 5.5% alcohol, once again, thankfully. Best by November 6, 2017, versus Milwaukee's Best Ice. Also back to its original configuration of 5.9% alcohol, introduced in 1994. There you got the old MB Stein. The Milwaukee's Best brand was established in 1895, but the ice beer came out in 94. Okay, best by January 15, 2018. It's got the date, guys. Produced in Fort Worth, brewery number 707. Produced in, what is this, 04, that's Milwaukee, right? Or is it Albany, Georgia? I can't remember. All right, anyway, it's got the date, guys, got the code, guys. Anyway, it's nice. I mean, I kid about that, but it's nice to have the date. You know, it doesn't hurt, and it's not difficult to put a date. Certified kosher, 148 calories, so more alcohol, less calories. One's a can, one's a bottle. Will it make a big difference? I don't think it'll make any difference. I think the alcohol in the body will make more of a difference in BI. $3.89 plus 10% at checkout plus 10% tax. At Food for Less. Food for Less, not less. Why they do that, I don't know. But it still usually comes out a little cheaper. Icehouse. Jean-Pierre, the Beer Ramble, he talks about they have Greer's over there in Mobile that does the same thing, and it's called Value Saver or something. There's one in Lafayette, some in Baton Rouge, but I think those don't add 10% at checkout. I don't know, I'm not sure. This is the current bottle. This is the original bottle design with the actual Icehouse on there, Plank Road Brewery. There's a recreated building today at the Miller Brewing Company in Milwaukee. But it was originally called Plank Road Brewery. All right, put this cap over here. They had this idea, and I knew about it 6 months before it happened because I was contacted by Miller Coors to do some studies, paid studies, but paid, $5, but of the new label design. So I was looking at that, and I thought this was the best one, with the bold red and up. They showed a bunch of different designs, and also for this too, yeah, I did that study too. I forgot about that. But then I saw, this came out before that, that's right. But I saw that it was going to 6.9, and I said, ooh, I don't know about this. This could be a very big mistake. So I was telling everybody last year in our social media beer groups, I was like, get ready, something's coming. I can't tell you what it is because I had to promise not to tell. But ever since Molson Coors bought Miller Coors completely, I haven't gotten any more of those studies. I guess they got rid of that panel, but it was fun. It was fun doing that for almost 10 years, because I would see what was coming before anybody else would see what was about to hit the market. But I told them, get ready, and then when it happened, I said, remember I told y'all? All right, well, they look the same, deep gold, not just yellow fizzy stuff, but gold fizzy stuff. Okay, more golden, the aroma. A richer than average American standard lager, right? So it's just standard American adjunct lager, but with more richness. Not quite as rich. Okay, I already think I know, because I always thought the Milwaukee's Best was richer. Now, some people would interpret that as more disgusting, cloying, gross. I can understand that. Now, the Icehouse was crisper with the richness, so maybe Icehouse is a little better presentation. The Depends how you like to cut it. But, all right, taste. Rich grain, sweetness, a little bit of that twang to it, which so many people like and other people just are repelled by. High, medium body, pretty crisp finish. I think that's Milwaukee's best ice, honestly. Let's go with this. Crisper, cleaner, more of a regular American adjunct beer flavor. Some corn, grain. There's these beers like this, picking out the corn, or the brewer's syrup, the malt extract, the hop extract. There's sort of like a wall of sound. Phil Spector approach, you can't really pick it out. There's a hop bitterness at the end, but it's all what they call a round beer. Schaefer used to promote that in the 1950s. Our beer is round. And they would go into detail about it's not too sweet, it's not too hoppy or bitter. Now that was in the 50s, so there was an emphasis on taste and flavor and all that. But you know, the modern conception is that it was all just marketing and they didn't care about the flavor and the body and all that, but they did. And you look at the old ads and what they're talking about. There is a big emphasis back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, really there was, on the flavor profiles and all of that. And they even tried doing craft, what we today call craft beer, or back then, they didn't really designate that, but they did try craft beers back in the 40s and 50s, like with the Schaefer Pale, Special Pale Edition, and Budweiser Bock, and Pabst Bock, and all these other ones, red ales, even IPAs, but they didn't sell for whatever reason. Okay, there's the fridge. So I think Icehouse, see, I could delete this video and you would never know it. I thought this was Milwaukee's best ice, and it says IH, Icehouse. I mean, I would have put money on that one. I said, because I know my Icehouse. I know my MBI, my Milwaukee's best ice. You do? You think you know, but you don't know, and you never know. Our Chihuahua. I feel so played, so discouraged, so downtrodden. Well, anyway, that's the risk of doing a taste challenge. You could be wrong, and you could be embarrassed on the World Wide Web. And yeah, wow. They're both ice beers. It's like, alright, that's it. I got a lot of thinking to do. I got a lot of things to work out. Thank you for watching this disastrous taste challenge. Let me know which one you prefer. I was about to just brag to the hilt on Icehouse being a good amount better. But I have to pretty much retract everything I've said about beer since February 1996. Okay, so I don't know, man. Just don't know. Thank you for watching this video production.